Guys, welcome back. We have another fun adventure. I just got a waypoint sent to me last night from our good buddies over at Camp Chef, Mr. Ryan Neely. We are meeting him, or supposed to meet him, at a trailhead at 9:30. We're somewhat on time. We are going to pack into a backcountry lake and do some fishing, some camping, some cooking. But the little twist in the whole thing is we're actually going to take llamas in there with us. That is what we're doing, guys. It's going to be a good time. We got Mr. Logie Bear behind the camera. We got Mr. Matt Lee is joining with us. So we should have lots of SD cards filled, right, boys? Correct. So we're just trying to find the right road to get us to our waypoint, which I think I might have figured it out now. So wish us luck. Next shot, trailhead shot.
We'll kind of hit these four lakes a lot. Yeah, there's grayling up there too.
Sweet.
Happy birthday
Oh
to
my goodness.
you. Happy birthday to you.
You know,
You're getting up there.
I find a lot of these in the mountains. Should
That's
just
why
let
I
them
got
go?
them.
Should I let them go?
That's why I got it. This is where balloons die.
Where they come to die, exactly. Thanks, buddy. Batman, Woody.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. Wish there was a
Did you
cupcake.
party it yesterday?
What's that?
Did you party it up?
We partied pretty hard in Sun Valley, yes.
All right.
I'm going to tie these on my backpack so you guys always know where I'm at. I don't get lost.
Why are you filming me? Fun fact about a llama. Go.
Fun fact about a llama is they do spit, but usually as a sign of aggression. Fun fact number 2, they have 3 stomachs. They do not like to be cuddled.
The more you know.
You ready for fun fact number 3?
Yeah.
Fun fact for number 3, male llamas take forever to go pee. So if they start going pee, grab a Snickers. It's gonna be a while. Aren't you glad I don't have to carry that and this at the same time up the mountain? Jeez.
Guys, we're only like a mile or so into this. If you guys know, I've tried to become a horse guy. And I'm just terrified of them. And I've been on some great horses, never had an issue. But a mile into this, I'm ready to buy llamas. I'm leading my 2, I forgot my llamas.
Gandalf?
Quazo? What's my llama's name again? What's this first one's this llama's name? What? Hugo? Quigley. I'm ready to take these boys on an elk hunt. I think Hugo's got 70 pounds, 80 pounds. Quigley's probably got the same. Next shot, me buying a llama. Hope my wife doesn't care. Guys, here's a quick update. Last update I gave you, we were like a mile in and I was sold on the llamas. We were 2 miles in, I'm even more sold on the llamas now. These guys, Hugo, let me tell you a little something about llamas. This is how you introduce yourself, handshake. Scratch their neck. Their face, don't touch their face. They don't like it. But Hugo, Quigley, we're just kicking butt, taking names. And we're about 1 mile from the lake that we're headed to, and I'm stoked. We're gonna have a beautiful camp. We're gonna have all the things we need to survive, plus some stuff, and most importantly, we have everything we need to have a good time. And you don't need a lot to do that. man's reeling in a fish right now. Man, first look at this lake we're gonna be camping on for the next 4 days. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the scenery.
Corn on the cob?
I mean, we literally just rolled in and watched 2 fishermen on the other side double up on fish. I think we have all the things needed to have a good time and create some content for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy this video. This is something new we've never done. I always wanted to go on a trip with Beau and his llamas, and luckily the Camp Chef guys invited us, so I'm stoked, man. That was so cool coming in. We came in with 8 llamas,
Yeah.
6 guys, and we have all the things we need to have an amazing camp, eat well, and do some fishing. So I think our camp's just over here. We're gonna go tie the llamas up and then go set up camp and then probably go wet a hook, in that order.
Sorry, Ringo.
You want us to take these off?
It's okay, I'll snag them. One's on top line.
Yeah, looking around here.
It sure felt like one.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna go over my favorite backpacking piece of the trip. It's this Big Agnes sleeping pad paired with this Big Agnes like dry bag slash air pump. So it's got a male part and a female part. You clamp these together, and then you just take like you would a garbage bag. Get some air in there, and then you roll it like this, and it's pumping up my pad. So I do this about 3 or 4 times, and my pad will be all the way through. Alright, just like that, it's all pumped up, ready to rock and roll. I love this sleeping pad because it slides into a sleeve on the back of my sleeping bag, so I never roll off my bag because I'm a side sleeper. Favorite piece of gear that I brought on this backpacking trip. Let's go check out Casey and Logan.
All right, guys, as you saw, Matt's very favorite backpacking piece was his super fancy blow-up doll type thing. I don't know what he had going on over there. Here's my favorite piece. Well, I've got 2 favorite pieces. Am I allowed to do that, Matt?
Sure.
I've had this sleeping bag for probably 5 years now. It is the lightest sleeping bag you will ever have, and it is called a Snug Pack by Jungle Bag. It's only rated down to like plus 45, but when it's warm outside like it is, this thing is gorgeous. It's beautiful. So I like light sleeping bags because I am a hot sleeper. When it does get cold, I have to switch over to something different. Here's my second favorite piece. Bam. You know what this is, Matthew?
A chair.
Nailed it.
Just because you've been talking about the chair.
This chair, I don't know how much it weighs. I'm a big ounce counter, as you can tell. So I picked this up at Sportsman's Warehouse, super cheap. It was like 50 bucks or 60 bucks or something. And this is one of those items like I would never like, why do you need a chair in the backwoods? Well, it's just comfortable, right? We're going for comfort. Wham bam. Thank you, Matthew. My camp chair. And those are my favorite backpacking pieces. Thank you. What's up? Going for my Eagle Scout.
Okay, so I have 2.5. Number 1 is a new favorite of mine. It's those beautiful 8 creatures that are over there. That's my new favorite backpacking item. Wish I could have that on every backpacking trip. Number 2 would be this Nemo First Light Collab Kodiak backpacking tent. It's a 2-man. I'm kind of in the process of setting it up, so you might have to come back when I'm all done and I'll give you a little tent tour. Thing's light, reliable. How epic is that? You guys, if you've enjoyed the steady stylings of this video, it's because Matt has pleaded to get a gimbal. And finally, he's got one. And the shots are steady. Welcome to my Kodiak. I'm gonna get some ventilation going in here. This is such a rad tent. The one thing I wish was a little different was the door. You have to crawl in and out, but got vents here. I'm not sure why you'd need to. Oh, there's a little chimney for a stove. You can run a chimney out that, I think. Yeah, this is my Kodiak. Got storage here, and here. I got all my camera gear in here. I'm about to empty and put in places I'll know where it is at. But this is my cribbo. While we're here. Got camp all set, all the llamas unpacked, everything kind of sorted out. Tent's all set up, and what's next on the list, Matt?
Fishing.
Catch a fish. So we're all just gonna kind of fish around, I guess. See what happens. I like it. I like it. I like my odd.
It's slimy. Just grazing.
How are we doing?
This water is so warm, bro. Content creator.
How do I turn your mic on? Oh, it's on.
That dog.
So?
Dude, pretty
Top lip.
Oh yeah, give it to him. Matt.
Play by play, boys. Sitting there talking crap. Casey just missed a fish. Fish comes up, hits my indicator. I'm like, son of a gun. Next thing I know, slams a big bug.
Sam City. Big dog.
First grayling of the trip.
Oh,
Real slick. Yeah, bro, check out this dorsal fin.
heck yeah. Casey's in the background missing fish. I'm in your way, you tell me.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
Bro, yours is like blue.
Doubled up.
You have one?
No. Didn't like where it was at though.
Another riser. Another one.
Another. They're chasing.
They're popping off.
I'm not seeing too many bugs. Another one. Oh, I felt that one.
Whoa.
Bummer. Yeah.
Did your feet leave the ground?
I was pointing at that fish,
sounded like
and I felt it. He hammered it hard.
I'm pretty sure I saw your feet leave the ground.
Surprised me.
Ooh.
Make fun of that, Logan.
Is he on?
Get him on the reel. Troutus. No, that's a grayling. They like that big bug. Guys, the graylings are crushing the, so what we're throwing, double nymph, basically got a balanced leech here, and then just a little nymph here.
Hold the leech steady for a second.
So we got a balanced leech on top,
Good.
and then a little nymph on the bottom. It seems like the trout are eating the nymph, grayling, more so on the leech.
Have you ever caught grayling other than Alaska?
I've caught grayling in Alaska and in Canada. Only two places. Pretty crazy. They're cool fish too, man.
Home state in Idaho.
Home state. Those are my first two graylings ever in my home state of Idaho. Fruit, I believe. Yeah, another grayling.
Another grayling? On your bugger?
Yeah, they like the big bug.
This white bugger might be too loud for them too.
Too much. Dude, look how pretty that one is. What's up, grayling bud?
Yeah, look at the colors on his fin. I'm scared. Yeah, look at the colors on that thing.
Dish it up, man. Let's see what we got going. Whoo!
Spork. Whoever gets the spork.
Little pasta, little carne, little veggies.
All right.
Dang.
Good night.
Hey, don't forget your breadcrumbs.
Baguettes.
If you guys watched our channel long enough, you know we live by a saying, and it's you don't have to eat garbage when you're in the mountains. If you have the right tools, you can eat like a king. We have 2 Camp Chef stoves up here. We have the Mountaineer and the Everest, and we are literally eating a meal that you would find at a fine Italian restaurant, if not better, because you have this as a view.
Matt?
Not Matt. Matt's not the view. Oh, what am I doing, Matt? Am I pulling it?
I don't know, but that would have been sick.
Come on, fishy, give me one more try. Oh, what am I doing?
I have no clue. It's like he's not hitting it. He's just bumping it. He's not eating it.
Guys, first night, we're coming to an end, but man, what an absolute awesome day. Packed in here 3.1, 3.2 miles. Brought an amazing camp, ate steak, vegetables, pasta, caught a bunch of fish. This is just day 1. We have 2.5 more days of this. So I think we're gonna do catch some fish tomorrow, hopefully, and do a little fish fry. We're gonna try to keep some grayling and some cutthroat and maybe some rainbow trout. Are there rainbow trout up here?
I think so.
And just test them and taste them and see which one tastes the best. I'm assuming grayling's going to be the best, but we're going to see. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back tomorrow.
Shepherds, you know,
Right here.
and our people follow us. And not only that, but they never ask us for a map. They never ask us for coordinates.
They put all their trust
They
in
put
you.
all the trust in us, and it's like, yeah, right. We've been guiding it for 9 years, and it's still.
I haven't seen one fish jump right here. Hey guys, welcome back. We experienced some things last night. Just started to rain right when we said it was time to go to bed and got in our tents. And then it proceeded to calm down. It was just lightly raining at first, but the thunder and the lightning was intense. Lightning and the thunder was so loud in these like big rock canyons, and then it kind of just died. The thunder and lightning died, and it just rained for like 2.5, 3 hours, just coming down, which was much needed. I know that. It's been one of the driest years I can remember up here in Idaho, and I just felt like the earth just like sucking in all that moisture because it needs it so bad. But it was cool, and you wake up to this. It's crazy how much greener it looks up here already just after that one rainstorm. Plan for today, have some more fun, catch some fish. I think we're gonna do a little fish fry. Try to keep like, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 fish. Cook them up for lunch and see how they taste. We want to compare the different species. Like if we can get a brook trout, cutthroat trout, and a grayling, that'd be cool. That's where our head's at. Oh. Guys, first fish of the day, and I think we're going to keep it. Well, it's always tough because we caught some bigger ones. What do you think? Turn this one back? I'd say eat him.
Eat him.
Eat him? Me mad or hungry. These savages, man.
So what are you doing there? Why are you doing that?
You cut their gills and it bleeds them out faster. It kills them fast and it bleeds them out. That's why you want to do that. Now we got to make a little. We got to make a little stringer. You guys ever make a stringer before? I used to do this with my dad. I'll show you how we do it. So you take, I got some 15-pound unclaw here. That, tie a stick to it, and then you got a stringer. I'll go find a stick, I'll be right back.
Grayling eat really well. You're allowed to keep 6 up here, so we got 1. Catch some more. So far we've caught grayling and trout. Really pretty cutthroats. Look at this guy. Not a bad one. They are bigger in here. Oh, he's off. We'll just do it again. But take my word for it, that was a pretty cutthroat. They are bigger in here though, so we'll get a bigger one. Mateo.
My best fish of the trip.
Oh.
Right there, ate that pheasant tail. You see? Grayling acquired. Lunch secured. Nice. They're twinsies.
So I made this stringer, just basically took some tippet, tied a couple square knots, and then what you do, so you take this and run it through its gills, like that, slide them down, then you take your stick, I just always just put a couple wraps on it so it doesn't come off, put them out in the water so they stay fresh. Put a rock over. Homemade stringer, guys. Probably gonna patent that one.
Patent kid.
So we're catching grayling.
Catching grayling. We need to catch some trout now. Hey, little guy. Go be free. Go be free. I broke my hook off. I believe it was this guy here. Got that like sparkle. It's been the ticket so far. Real quick.
What do we got, Ryan?
We got some carne asada breakfast burritos. So grab a tortilla and come and eat, buddy. Should be good. We got potatoes, steak, eggs, onions, and then some salsas. Top it off.
Plenty, it looks like.
Some hearty breakfast right there.
I think we need everybody needs to eat 4 burritos. What do you got all in there? Potatoes.
Natalie ate.
Don't blame me, dude.
Ready for some breakfast, Mateo?
See that final.
Pretty fun to wake up in the morning next to this lake, go fish, catch a couple fish for lunch, come back, and fine boys from Camp Chef got breakfast burritos. Carne asada breakfast burritos too.
This one is bomb.
So pretty remarkable.
I've never had this.
There he is.
You almost have to let him take it down a second time.
Buddy.
The caddy hole, dude.
God, I cannot get out of this thing.
Been trout, no grayling. Yeah, that might be a better one. Whoa. Hooked up.
Oh, that's a big grayling. Oh, it's a decent sized grayling.
You catch me lunch, dude?
I think we should keep it. We're gonna do a fish fry. I can't count on anybody else to really provide, so it's another nice grayling.
Yes, sir.
That's 3 fish we have for lunch. A lot of companies like that, like, you know, runway of like 5 years maybe.
Yeah.
So I think they're just trying to. I almost wonder if we should put them in the Dutch oven and
Idaho grayling. Mountain Lake.
It's amazing. Watch how easy the bones come off.
I can't see it.
Boy, bueno.
It's phenomenal.
You back in the game?
Beautiful trout up in the high country. Look at this fish.
I'm getting the worst shots ever.
Okay, show them what you're working with, Witter Blend.
Looking good, dude.
Salmon with some sauce on it.
Sriracha sauce.
All right.
If you want it more spicy, it's not very much spice. And then this is a sunomomo, like an avocado salad. It's pretty good. Throw that on there for a fresh bite. A bit of rice.
Oh, yeah. I gotta get a selfie of those.
This one's pretty good too.
That is amazing.
Beauty.
Like one guy and 2 llamas, if you're not doing anything, it can be a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
One guy.
Heyo.
Whoa.
How we doing?
In my grill.
How you like it, Logan?
In the grill.
Can you grab that focus real quick?
What? Got it.
How about this? Whoa.
Got it.
Nimble. I'm pretty.
Get him. Track him.
Anyway, good morning. How are we doing?
Good wake.
Are you sick yet? Day 3, guys. This is our last full day up here in the woods, which kind of sucks because it's been amazing. But we have another glorious day. Weather, I don't see too many clouds in the sky. I think the plan for today is we're going to eat some breakfast, eat some good food, which our good buddies at Camp Chef have prepared for us again. I feel bad, I've been on very little cooking. I guess I cooked some fish yesterday, but
It's been a great time. That fish was good.
you guys have knocked the menu out of the ballpark, that's for sure. Anyway, we're gonna I think we're gonna go check out a new lake today, guys, huh?
Let's do it.
Hike back down and fish another lake, see what it has to offer. But first up, let's eat some breakfast.
Nailed it.
Dude, that is a good cutty, right?
I think the fish are turning on to the old hoppers, guys. That thing's awesome.
This is so good.
3 casts in a row.
Sorry, homie. Sorry.
That's awesome.
We were gonna hike down to another lake, but I think we're gonna spend a little time here first, right? And then maybe hike down.
After that, I mean, why?
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Why leave camp?
Don't leave fish to find fish, is what I've always heard.
That's a beautiful cutthroat.
You like that?
Matt's getting the B-roll on the new Weeble.
Okay, now hold them up by your face.
We slammed it, man.
Hey guys, vlog clip. Give a vlog update, Case.
Vlog update. We're doing a little hiking. Gonna hike down to a new lake, do some fishing, see what the day brings. Absolutely gorgeous day, but we did just pass a hiker on the trail that said we're supposed to get thunderstorms this afternoon. Did you pack your coat?
I didn't.
See? Ryan's like, should I pack my raincoat? I said, pack it. Because if you pack it, it won't rain. If you don't, it's going to rain.
I didn't pack it.
Ryan didn't want to take one for the team.
Let's go catch
Selfish.
some fish and get back.
Get
before
back?
the rain.
Or a nice hike in a thunderstorm would be cool. Yeah, like maybe like in early May, like, you know, the calves start coming off and it's phenomenal. Or like ice off's always good on little lakes like this. But I just want to like talk to those guys and just like ask them, like, maybe there's someone that's caught like a 25-inch brook trout out of here or something, you know. They've been fishing it since the 70s with their dad or something. But those probably are the guys that aren't going to post stuff on social media or be willing to give up too much information because they have it dialed.
My name's Beau Baty. My wife and I, Kirsten, own Wilderness Ridge Trail Llamas, and we founded it in 2012. And we've been running trips with our llamas ever since. You know, we own about just about 500 llamas now, and we operate llama rentals, DIY llama rentals, where people come to our business and rent llamas and take them on summer expeditions, backpacking trips, fishing trips, or hunting trips in the fall. And we also do fully guided expeditions in places like Yellowstone National Park, Capitol Reef area down in southern Utah, as well as the Wind Rivers, the Wyoming Range, and a lot of different hiking expeditions. And we also sell and breed llamas to the public. So I got started in the llama business kind of by necessity. You know, I was a poor college kid and I had a few llamas, and I was using them for backpack hunting mostly, and also doing kind of these long expeditions where I'd go for a month at a time and try to do clips of the CDT, the Continental Divide Trail. And I just was having a blast, you know, being a single guy, packing, hunting elk. It was just a good time. And when I got married, I had about 18 llamas, I think, when I got married. And I was trying to improve my herd and have better and better llamas. And I remember the first month of being married. We got married October 5th, and November rolls around and I have to buy hay for the year. And the hay for my llamas that I had was about $700. That's all the money I had left, and rent was coming up. So I could pay $700 worth of rent, or I could buy hay for $700. And so I was in this spot where I didn't know what to do. And a friend of mine called me and said he's going to the Frank Church Wilderness for a week with his dad and his brothers. I said, hey, you want to take some llamas? So he took some of my llamas, gave me $700, and I bought hay, paid rent with the other money that I had, and the idea was born. And in January, just a few months after that, in January we filed for our LLC, and we started renting out llamas to other llama outfitters. And then we started working for those outfitters as guides. We started doing more llama rentals, started getting better llamas and breeding more performance-based animals. And from there it just kind of took off to where we kind of live the lifestyle of farmers, ranchers, outfitters, and raise our family in the business. I didn't realize it when I first had llamas. I knew that I mean, llamas were free. I mean, you go to Craigslist or KSL Classifieds, Facebook, you could find llamas for free, $50, $100. And didn't mean that they would pack though. And so I had so many free llamas, and llamas I spent less than $100 for. And after having llamas for 3-4 years, I realized that not all llamas were created equal. And to have a good packer, you basically had an animal with proper structure. And I realized that the people that were breeding these llamas, the working breed, they're called Karas, or they're the working breed. And there's different breeds of llamas, just like there's different breeds of dogs. And the Inca bred llamas for 6,000 years, and the prized possession basically of that civilization was the working llama. They were taller, they were bigger, they were stronger, and they had short wool. So you notice all of our llamas have short wool, and almost never do we ever shear them. We trim them out and brush them out each summer, but they never get haircuts. And so their wool is really short, and they have 2 coats. And so they're really rare. And in 1990, the USDA did a census survey and decided in North America there's about 270,000 llamas and alpacas, which is a lot of animals in North America. And then in 2017 they did the same survey and came up with 30,000 llamas and alpacas. And so the number basically just shrunk entirely, and people just stopped breeding them. And I realized this before all these surveys came out. You know, in 2013-14, I was like, man, these animals are really hard to find, and the animals that are available are really old, and people just stopped breeding them and stopped using them. And so I was this crazy 20-year-old maniac driving around the country, driving this 03 Dodge Cummins that has 550,000 miles on it, and buying llamas, you know. And I barely have enough money to go to the place I was going to, buy as many good llamas as I could, and get home. And many nights I slept underneath the truck because I found llamas along the way. And so I would just buy these good llamas, and a few years into doing this, buying this breed of llamas, I realized that if we didn't, you know, continue to perpetuate what we were doing, by the time I turned 40 they'd be gone, you know. And at the time that I was starting to buy llamas, there was about 2,500 animals that I believed to be in North America. And since we've been breeding and promoting the working breed, now there's about 8,000. And so it's grown, and llamas have gone since 2017, have started to rebound, and people are using them and buying them for recreation, 4-H, for guard animals and pets. And so it's really awesome to see it come back. And the llamas need a job, you know. It's like a pointing dog that loves to point, and a retrieving dog that loves to retrieve. If the working llamas don't have something to do, they're bored, and they're built for it, you know. As you guys kind of see through the videos, this is what they love to do. And so the business keeps llamas alive, you know, and we hope to see some other businesses start up, because it's really important for us that the llamas, when we're done one day with this business in life, that the llamas still keep going. And so that we're trying to kind of keep that heritage alive. You know, I get asked the question a lot, why use llamas over backpack hunting? Why use llamas over horse hunting or goat hunting? Every method's a good method, you know, and works for a lot of different people and fits different styles. And obviously I'm the llama guy, and llamas fit my style. I truly do believe it's one of the ultimate ways to spend more time hunting. And not only are they awesome animals, enhance your experience overall, because you can eat better, you can enjoy yourself, you exert yourself less. It's a wonderful experience, but you truly do spend more time hunting. And that's always kind of been my thought process over the years. And I've grown as a hunter and matured as a hunter, and looked for different experiences than I used to when I was in my 20s. And llamas have helped me do that. But I spend more time hunting than the average guy because of my llamas. And think about this. If you compare llamas to the backpack hunter can carry all the gear and equipment, usually taps out around 7 miles if they're on an elk hunt, for example, on their way in, because they have to charter that elk out once they get it. And if they're hunting in September, they have to do it quickly. They can't, you know, dilly-dally around because of the heat and meat rot. And so it's really strenuous. But then also where you camp. You usually have to camp somewhere close to water. And if you're not camped close to water, you have to get it every other day typically. And so the llama hunter, when you look at that, what you can do with llamas, you can pack 70 pounds of gear and equipment on the way in. And imagine one guy elk hunting by himself or herself, and you take 2 llamas, each carrying 70 pounds. One of them has all your gear and equipment, the other one has water, and you have 10 to 20 pounds in your backpack. So you're going kind of light, fast, 3 miles an hour average pace. So you get into your spot quicker, you're not as tired when you get there, and you camp on the top of the ridge. And because your second llama has 70 pounds, 80 pounds worth of water, you guys are pretty much set, because your llamas are going to go through roughly a gallon a day. The first and second day, and less on third and fourth day. especially if you have moisture in the grass. And so you're up there for 4 days, and you never once have to go get water. You move your llamas. It takes you 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening to move your llamas, and so your whole day is focused on hunting. Now the backpack hunter, usually on day 3 on a 5-day hunt, they're getting water, they're spending more time doing that, they're getting tired, and they get into day 4 and they realize, okay, if I don't kill an elk this morning, I'm kind of done hunting because I have to be to work on Monday morning and I have a day and a half left, and I can't shuttle an elk out by myself 7 miles effectively. And so a lot of people run into that situation where they start to get into good hunting around day 4 and 5. Well, with llamas, because you don't have to go get water, you have more energy, you're doing better longevity wise, and then you can hunt to the very, very last minute because you get elk on the evening of day 5, you put it on the llamas, and then you put your camp on your back and out you go. And so llamas, people always ask me, well, an elk's more than 140 pounds. Llama 1, 70 pounds, Llama 2, 70 pounds. But what we try to do is, on camp gear, we try to bring 70 pounds on the way in, and then llamas will carry 90 to 100 pounds of meat like they will 70 pounds of camp gear. And it rides higher, it rides closer to the body, and it just rides easier. So it's basically 70 pounds of camp gear is basically 90 to 100 pounds of meat. And so it's just a weird thing. I can't really explain it very well. And now you switch gears and you think, okay, forget the backpack hunter. Let's think llama, guy that's hunting elk with llamas, and a guy that's hunting elk with horses. So horses need way more feed, just plain and simple. They're just a bigger animal. And if you look at the percent of body weight that they eat, they just eat more. And so it's a lot of times you have to pack in feed for them, not all the times, and they need way more water. And then they're a lot more time to care and maintain them at camp. And a lot of times, you know, those horse guys out there, which I grew up doing this and still do it on a small level, is that a lot of people don't like to leave their horses in camp. And so you just spend more time working with your animals and less time hunting. And so it all comes down to, if you spend more time hunting, and that's your goal or focus, and the more time you spend, the more successful you're going to be. And not everyone's out there for success and out there to, you know, have that successful experience. They just want an adventure, and an elk tag in your pocket is a reason to have an adventure, and I totally get that. But if you're trying to be successful and you're trying to have these ultimate adventures and fill lots of tags, there's no way comparable to hunting with llamas. And the simple answer is they give you more time hunting. There's just no comparison. And goats are awesome, you know, they're great. People love them. They just can't keep up with the llamas. You know, llamas are taller, have more clearance, they hike faster, and llamas have no problem being in camp alone. They're just pretty chill, pretty easy. And the goats, they like to go with you. They don't like to do the water crossings too much. Slower pace of hiking, carry less weight, and a little more maintenance than llamas are at camp. So that's kind of some of the similarities, some of the differences. And like I say, there's people that have great experience with horses, great experience with goats and llamas and backpacking. And I went from horses to mules to backpack hunting to trying goats and to llamas, and here's where I stayed. So is in the llama lane. And also, if you're looking to, you know, buy llamas or get into llamas, feel free to give us a call. You know, we love to help mentor people so that they have wonderful experiences like this. You know, our goal is to perpetuate this and just be ambassadors of stuff that we love, which is the backcountry llamas and family outings. And then also, if you're looking to do a DIY trip, you're looking to take your father or friends into the backcountry, or looking for an extreme solo trip, llamas can really aid a lot of different situations. And so we could always use more customers and good people that want to have some good backcountry hunting experiences. So look us up, rent our llamas from us, and we operate in Utah, Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. We have little base operations that we put out for people, so it's easier for you to pick up your llamas and drop them off. And we do rent llamas for 1 day all the way up to, you know, an entire season. And so give us a call. WildernessRidgeTrailLlamas.com, our website. If you ever see pictures with orange panniers and bags on the sides of llamas and orange logos or the llama hat, that's us. So look us up. We'd love to help you guys out. And yeah, we just need more good people taking llamas in the backcountry.
All right, boys. So one of the good things about a camp like this, when you're hauling in on llamas, is you can eat really well. None of that freeze-dried stuff, which I use all the time, but we got extra power to bring it in. So for today's meal, for this week, we've been eating good. We've had steaks and some good salmon, but you never know, like, if you're gonna be out fishing, you're out late, you come back, you're tired, you're hungry. So today's meal, I did some pulled pork that I pre-made at home. Did this on the smoker, and then we just vac sealed it. So I just pulled this out of the vacuum seal, and now we're just slowly heating it up. We'll have some pulled pork sandwiches, or however you want to eat it. A nice smoky barbecue meal. So the good thing is you utilize your grill at home, your smoker, bring that stuff to camp, and you're gonna eat well. So it's all about the prep and what you do. Same with this slaw, so I mixed up some dressing for the slaw. Vac sealed it so it wouldn't dump out in the llama if this thing broke or something. It's ready to dump, mix it, heat that up. We've got everything else ready to eat. So today's an easy meal, but it's gonna be good. But that's all about the prep back at home. So that 12-hour pork butt, it's gonna be good. And it was a good pork butt, man. Like, I put the tongs in to shred it, and it felt like I was going into butter. It's honestly one of the best pork butts I've made. So we'll eat it up. It's gonna be tasty. Also, one other thing, we've got a saying amongst some of our coworkers at Camp Chef. And you know, a trip like this, we're out fishing, having a good time, but it's, you can't control the hunting, you can't control the fishing, or you can't control the weather, but if you eat like crap, that's your own fault. So doing a little prep at home really helps. Anyway, dump that dressing in there, we'll get this mixed up. The other great thing is, like, get a old stove. This is the Mountaineer. This thing's trusty as can be, and it's aluminum, so like it's actually starting to rain right now. You know, I'm not worried about that crapping out on us or rusting. You know, it just folds up into a nice box, fits in the pannier, super easy, it's lightweight. That's the perfect stove for a little trip like this, or hitting the river or whatever. Here comes the rain.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Style is.
All right.
You guys are
Okay.
doing weird.
We are
Storm came in.
taking a Hawaiian bun, roll, flattening it down, coming over to here, grab some of this pork. Oh baby.
Are you going to pulled pork casserole on them?
Pulled pork casserole on everybody right now.
Shoot, where's that?
Put the lid back on. Ooh, where's
Show me that label.
Oh. Hey grill, hey. Taking some barbecue sauce, throwing it on there. Take the slaw on the side. Take a pickle.
Dude, that looks good.
On the side. It's ready to eat.
First bite, one bite, everyone knows the rules.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go find shelter.
Oh, what a glorious trip, man. What a fun couple days. I think we were up here for like 3.5, 4 days. Absolutely gorgeous. Had a blast. Camp Chef crew, big shout out to Ryan from Camp Chef for bringing us up here. Big shout out to Beau Baty for his llamas. I always say this, if you want to know if you get along with somebody, go spend a couple days in the woods with them. And I can tell you, we've had a top-notch group of people up here and enjoyed each other's company, caught some fish. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos. And come back next time, guys. We're going to pack out of here before the rain starts. It is supposed to rain on us later today.